Okay.
Uh-oh. Are we doing this? We are. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Wait, Billy. Billy's got himself muted. Why'd you mute yourself during the break?
It did it automatically. I guess when you did that intro, it muted me automatically. Yeah.
Billy Carson. I'm your host, Jimmy Church of Fade to Black. Joined on this beautiful Saturday night with Billy Carson of 4Bidden Knowledge. And Billy, how you doing, my friend?
Fantastic, man. Had a great day. Had a great walk on the beach today, man. It was an unbelievable day in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Went for a great walk on the beach.
Take me through. What'd you do today? What does Billy Carson? You woke up in what does Billy Carson do on a Saturday?
Well, this Saturday wasn't that busy for me because I relocated some recording that we had to do to another state, and another camera crew is going to do the recording and the directing. So this morning, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I did a 1-hour meditation, followed up on some emails and some paperwork. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 a.m., I got in my car and drove all the way to East Fort Lauderdale to the beach. Did a beach meditation for about 15 minutes while I was waiting for the Ritz-Carlton to open. Went inside, had a great breakfast overlooking the ocean. Took some great pictures, which I put in my story. And then I walked 5 miles on the beach. After that, I got in my car, drove back, had a lunch, and took about an hour and a half break. And then I went in the gym and worked out for another hour and a half. And then I took another break, made a smoothie, and then I had to go to a meeting, came back, and now I'm here.
See, I did all of that without the exercise. I had a smoothie.
Yeah, the smoothie.
I got up.
You got up and sat down.
I took a break.
Yeah.
I took 2 breaks today. Oh, man. Billy. I am so excited. We are here tonight, and hello to everybody. We've got, this was just unannounced. Well, Billy and I knew that we were going to do this, but we didn't announce it. It's fun to have surprises for everybody. But looking at everybody in the chat room, holy crap, this is great. Hello, everybody. Yeah. And Billy is going to Egypt, Forbidden Knowledge, the tour of Egypt for 2022. And he's taking me along with him.
That's right.
So we're heading over there in October. And so what we thought we would do, can I say, Billy, I haven't shut up yet. This is all about you tonight. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
We've got 2 buses.
Yeah.
And about 1.5 are full.
Yeah.
And so we've got very, very limited space on the second bus that we have added. But we've got to let people know, because once that fills up, there's going to be those stragglers out there wanting to go, and they can't. So we are here to tell everybody today, this is what's going on. This is the trip to motivate everybody to a call of action. Yeah. And get this thing in the books for us, so we can think about other things. I'm very excited about this trip.
Yeah, listen, we're going to celebrate your birthday out there.
I'm going to celebrate my birthday, which now Billy and I have. I'm getting a weird echo, Billy.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear that? It's like it's my voice. Yeah, it's definitely 100% my voice.
Wow. Yeah.
Let me let's see. Check. No, it's still there.
Oh wow.
Okay, I don't know what it is, and this shouldn't matter.
You're
You can.
crisp. You don't have an echo on your side. I mean, you're crisp. I know it's annoying, but this is the same setup I had from yesterday as well. I didn't even touch it.
And it is just, you know what? I'm just totally going to ignore it. That's it. I am, yeah. Okay. So anyway, it's very slight. It's in the background.
Yeah.
The trip is October 5th through the 12th.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned it's also my birthday. And the reason why I bring this up and I'm so excited about it is because this is my first trip to Egypt. I've been wanting to go for a very, very long time, my entire life. And you and I have been talking about this forever.
Yeah.
And now we're going and we're going to celebrate my birthday. So more on that in Egypt, more on that in just a bit. We've assembled a bunch of really cool images to talk about the trip as we go through it. But the first part is this. Where can everybody go to get their information, Billy?
You can go to 4Bidden Knowledge with the number 4BiddenKnowledge.com and look for the Egypt tour, the tour of Egypt. It's under events. You can also just put 4BiddenKnowledge.com/forbidden-tour. And it's going to be an amazing tour. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We have some incredible things set up that we prepaid extra security to give us access to. We have to pay the military off to get access to some of these places. And so you can't do it every time you go because it's a fortune. But this trip, I wanted it to be very, very special. And so we're going to get some private access and all VIP to a lot of the places that we go. And even the hotels are going to be VIP 5-star.
Okay, now all of the special stuff, we're going to go through the entire schedule right now with all of you. We're just going to be with you for the next 30 minutes or so, and but we're going to compact all of this in, and we've got some great things to show you. So let's start with day one.
Yeah.
Day one, which is October 5th. Everybody arrives in Cairo, and what happens from there? Are we going to have a dinner? Are we going to hang out? Are we going to, just have a meet and greet in the lobby? What happens on day one?
Day one, everybody arrives in Cairo at slightly different times. So we have a whole crew, a team of people going back and forth to make sure everybody's getting, picked up, taken to VIP for the visa. Because in Egypt, you get your visa when you land and arrive in Cairo at the Cairo airport. But there's a huge line. It usually could take 2 hours. But we have a VIP person that's going to take you and walk you directly to a VIP access point, and you'll be able to get your visa right there on the spot. The visa, I think, is going to cost about $40 US. It's peanuts, yeah. But you have to pay that and get your stamp and all that. But you're going to bypass the entire line. You're going to bypass 2-hour wait, and then there'll be people waiting there to take you and pick you up and take you straight to your hotel. So the first day, I think it's going to be mostly getting everybody in and getting everybody to the hotel first. Okay, we'll all be at the same hotel, by the way.
Right, and we're at the Marriott Mena House.
Oh yeah, nice hotel, man. Beautiful.
That's the hotel in Cairo.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 5-star. The pyramids are in the background. I mean, you can't get any better than that. And there's restaurants there. There's food there. We'll probably all meet up that night and have a great dinner together, at the hotel.
Every time I see somebody post, I just arrived in Cairo. I'm at the Mena House. Look at this view from outside of my balcony. And they snap a shot, and I just slam my man. Well, now I get to do just that. I am going to take my selfie from the balcony at the house with the Great Pyramid, just outside of the balcony. Okay, so you were going to say something.
So that's it. We're going to have that probably a meet and greet that night, and get everybody organized for the next day. All the volunteers and the assistants will be there. everybody will be, letting everybody know what time we're waking up and what we're going to be doing the next day. Get everybody prepped and ready to go for the next morning. Talking about arrangements for breakfast and everything else, so that we're ready to go. Because it's going to be a trip where it's like boom, 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 boom.
Now, I'm going to show some images. Just a couple. Billy's got some too, of Giza, because on our first day, there is going to be at Giza, and this is, you're going to love this picture, Billy. Check this out. This image is one of the earliest photographs taken of the Sphinx, and you can see it's still buried. And not only is it buried, but the dream stela is still buried, right?
Yeah.
And obviously the pause, but the entire Sphinx is buried. And thinking about today, how the Giza Plateau has been revealed, right?
Yeah.
There's so much of it there. Look at this. Can you imagine that in the late 1800s?
Incredible.
And seeing it like that. But that's how they looked at it for thousands of years.
Yep, literally for thousands of years it was like that. Just the head sticking up, and the amount of work it took to remove the sand and unbury it. It was incredible. I mean, it took years.
It absolutely took years. And now here's the funny thing. I wanted to show everybody this. Now we were talking about Billy was check this image out. You're gonna love this, right? I mean, I just think this is absolutely unbelievable.
Man,
that's the first picture.
Incredible.
That's the oldest picture.
Yeah,
look at that.
Man.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I mean, how times have changed, right?
Yeah.
But talking about the Sphinx enclosure, now this image here is the Sphinx enclosure, of course, but we're going to have our own private, after the Sphinx or after the Giza Plateau closes, we get access.
Yeah.
Right. And how incredible is that? So everybody else has to stand up there next to the fence on the observation deck, right? That's right. He stands. Not us on this tour. We get to walk down and go scratch the paws of the Sphinx. We can touch the paws.
Yeah.
Right?
It's gonna be amazing. And the dream stela.
Well, and that's why I just showed this image. If everybody looks right here, you see that? That is the dream stela.
Yeah.
And I've got it. This is important for a lot of different reasons, but let me show you this. I'm going to show everybody this picture here of the dream stela. Do I have it? Do I not have my I swear, Billy, I'm losing my mind. I had do you have any images of the dream stela?
Yeah, I'm already looking. Let me pull it up right now. I just got to go through my Google Images real quick.
I had this fantastic image, and for the life of me, it's suddenly not here. Okay, all right.
No.
Well, okay, so let's just go with this then. But the dream stela, I don't know.
Here's a picture of Elizabeth standing there. I took a picture of her standing in front of the entrance to the pause where the dream stela is in the background.
Yeah, there's the dream stela there. So I forget which pharaoh, but he goes and he falls asleep at the head of the Sphinx and has a dream. And he dreams not only that there is a Sphinx there, but there are two Sphinxes. So they unbury the rest of it and carve this dream stela.
Yeah.
which clearly shows two sphinxes,
Mhm.
and put it between the paws of the Sphinx, and that's where it is today. It
Yeah.
is one of the most important artifacts in all of Egypt.
Mhm.
And we'll be able to go up and check out the Dream Stela
Yeah.
ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big deal to me. That is
Yeah.
just a big deal. And
Yeah.
there's the Dream Stela. It's right here, everybody. And you can
Yeah.
see Elizabeth. She's
Mhm.
right here, and there's the Dream Stela.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, I just can't wait. So we have private access
Yeah.
to the Giza Plateau. Now, let's actually talk about the Great Pyramid.
Yeah.
And we, during this period of our own access, are we going to be able to get, now this is, I wanted to show this to everybody and on how we're getting inside and how we do this. Is this, do we have access to the Great Pyramid as well as the Sphinx after everything closes?
Yeah. So the Great Pyramid will have private access, and we'll also have private access to the Sphinx. So we'll be able to go. We're gonna go up into the King's Chamber. We'll probably do a meditation up there, and then maybe a couple because we got quite a few people now. And also, depending on the conditions, we're going to try to go underneath the Great Pyramid as well.
Now, here's the entrance, and what I wanted to show everybody, Billy, this is my question to you.
Mhm.
Out of everything, there's Edfu. We're going to talk about that,
Mhm.
and but for me, when it's the Great Pyramid, it's all about this. Bam.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is the entrance tunnel right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This right here
Mhm.
is one of the most. When I look at this, okay, see all the stones here.
Yeah.
See the stones here. What is underneath those?
Mhm.
Here, when you think about this, because this was hidden
Yeah.
for millennia,
Mhm.
right? Till the
Yep.
Persians came in, blasted the dynamite, blasted this hole in here. But
Yeah.
they removed these stones, and this is now the question is what is here?
Yeah.
What is this is incredible.
Yeah.
And there's 3 other sides on the Great Pyramid. And would this be there? Or anyway, I cannot wait to take a picture in front of this. Now, if we have private access, and this is the entrance here, this is my question.
Mhm.
And I go, whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah.
whoop,
Frogger.
whoop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then stand right here and take a selfie.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You will. Absolutely. Yeah, man. You definitely will.
You know how important this is to me?
Yeah.
And for everybody that is going to be with us on this tour,
Yeah.
follow me. Just walk behind me because I am going to be in amazement.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little kid seeing all of this for the first time.
Yeah.
But it's stuff like this right here.
Yeah. There's a complete subsurface structure underneath these exterior stones.
I've got to see this for myself.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it. And so I know that you can't do it. You're not supposed to. But if you have the right access, like we do, then you do the little whoop, 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 selfie right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I just cannot wait for this, Billy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. So that is day 1 for us is Giza. Technically day 2. Let's I'm sorry about that. Hold on, everybody. Let me go back to here. Okay, so we're going to do the Giza Plateau.
Yep.
And we have our private access. We have VIP access to the Great Sphinx enclosures. And next we'll have our own private entry to the Great Pyramid, Khufu, of course.
Yeah.
And then how does that night wrap up? After we're done, do we go back to the Marriott and kick back?
Go back to the Marriott, kick back. Some people may want to go lay down because, it's a long day. Some people may want to come out and have some food, some dinner at one of the restaurants, so everybody will be making a decision but we'll have a meeting with everyone first, letting them know the next day's events and what time to be ready, what time we're coming to pick them up and all that good stuff, and be prepped and ready. And by the way, not only do we have assistants and Egyptologists and guides, we also have armed guards as well, just to let people know that we are protected.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, right on. So the next morning we get up for breakfast, and then we're going to drive to the NASA warehouse. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, if we can get it in, I wish, but this might be a tight trip to get that one in.
Yeah, so the next day we get up, we have breakfast, and then we head to Saqqara.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the first stop in Saqqara?
Well, we're going to stop in the middle of the desert, and people are going to look around and go, I don't see nothing out here. Literally, you're going to look around like, where are we going? Well, we're walking into the desert. And then we're going to walk to the Serapeum. It's about maybe, 300 yards, not too bad. And then we're going to go into what I believe is the really Enki's Halls of Amenti. And you're going to see what ancient technology is capable of doing to create this underground structure, how it's created by vitrifying rock with some type of boring technology that melted the rock to create these halls. You're going to see the alcoves where these gigantic 60 and 80 ton sarcophagus are laying in that are not for dead bodies, but are for something else. And if you have enough energy and strength, it will help you climb into one of them. It's going to be amazing.
And then what's next? I can't wait. It's the Serapeum. I mean, it's you know what's so funny when you look at the Serapeum and then you look over at the temple of is it Ramses II or Seti the First?
Seti.
Seti the First. And so the Serapeum, Seti built that.
Yeah.
Only because that is next to it. What they don't realize is it's 100 feet lower.
Yeah.
Right?
Way down.
It's way down. Okay. And then what's after the Serapeum?
I believe we go to the step pyramid, right? The step pyramid. We'll go over to the step pyramid now. What's incredible about the step pyramid, they just opened it. It's been closed for decades. It's been closed. We're going to get a chance to go inside the step pyramid. So you'll be one of the very first people getting a chance to go in after all the decades of closure because it was eroding so badly. They had to really stabilize it. And now it's completely stabilized and we'll be able to go in. Then we're going to walk around to an area that was an open court. And it was an open area where the king and the pharaoh and the queen would come out and they would have celebrations. But that area was created with some kind of weird soundproofing. So the sound can only stay within that area. It can't leave the area. And you'll see what we're talking about when we get there. It's going to be, again, more mind-blowing just seeing this and another ancient temple that's out there. So take a lot of photos, pictures. You'll be able to take pictures with the pyramids in the background. A lot of people will do that jumping photo and all those cool things.
Yeah. Holding it up with two fingers.
Yeah, and all that, holding the pyramid with two fingers like this because of perspective, Yeah, so it's going to be great. Just going to be a phenomenal day.
I'm going to do all that tourist stuff. I'm going to embarrass everybody there.
You got to do it, man. You got to do it. Listen.
I'm going to hold up the pyramid, like this. And so then we're going to go to the bent pyramid.
Yeah. The bent pyramid of Djoser, man, listen, that is an incredible pyramid, and we're going to climb inside of it. Whoever has the energy and the strength to climb inside, If you don't, you can just take some pictures in front of it. You can go climb the staircase to get to the entrance and take some pictures there. But some of us are going to go inside and walk those, crawl in those shafts. And there's kilometers of shafts inside this sucker.
You know what's funny about this? Oh, I've got the wrong. Hold on for a second, everybody. I just messed up. This is supposed to be that's why. This is showing my browser. I can't have that. I can't have my browser showing.
No.
Can't have that. You guys can't see my browser. Did you guys look really close? Did you see that? The Elon Musk Jimmy chat. See, somebody's gonna go look at it. Go, what? Elon and Jimmy? Did you guys read the conversation? That's the problem.
Yeah.
With sharing screens.
It is.
It's
right.
That right there.
Yep.
Okay, so what's next after it was there, everybody? You're gonna have to rewind this and take a closer look.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the schedule. After Dozer, what's next?
Let's see here. On Dozer, we're gonna go to the Red Pyramid.
Oh, we're doing the red too.
Doing the red too, yeah.
So we're doing step, bent, and red all on the same day.
I did them. I climbed every single shaft in all three in one day, and that's
for this. I can't wait
to work out.
I can't wait for this. Well, when you see that we've got to move on. We've got a lot of other stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
But when you see the Red Pyramid for the first time, do you get a vibe at that moment going, all right, they were getting close? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Do you get that vibe like the Red Pyramid is they were trying to imitate the Great Pyramid? I don't think it came before the Great Pyramid. I think it came after.
It came after. They tried to emulate it. They did pretty damn good job, though. They did a pretty good job.
And so that's what I'm saying. Is that what goes through your mind? Yeah. They were getting pretty good at it here.
Right. You can see when the structures that are closer to the original knowledge, you could tell. And as you work your way forward in time, they get worse and worse.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Day 3, we check out of the hotel.
Yeah.
And we're on our way to Aswan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, okay. This is what is nuts here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Great Sphinx, the Great Pyramid. Then you've got Dozer, and you've got the Bent, and you've got the Red Pyramid. I mean, just the Serapeum, right? Just huge, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, that's just the beginning.
Yeah, because what Aswan represents to me is where all of the greatness came from.
Yeah.
That's where all the greatness came from. So we get how do we get we fly to Aswan. So we go to an airport, jump on a plane. It's not that far of a flight, right?
No, it's a quick flight, 35, 40-minute flight, and then we get on a cruise. But the flight's covered. The flight is included.
Everything's included. So, okay. So when we arrive, we've got our luggage with us. Just help me out. So we arrive at the airport, and that's where the cruise starts, right?
Yeah.
Who's handling our luggage?
You're going to take your luggage through security and everything just like you normally would. Mm-hmm. And then you'll collect it back as you when you get through security and you land, and you collect your luggage back. And then you take it and bring it on the bus with you, or whoever they have waiting to pick us up on that side.
Right.
And we'll take it straight to the cruise ship.
And then our luggage stays on the cruise ship, and then we continue the tour.
Correct. We'll have a cabin each person will have their own cabin on the ship. And the ship is phenomenal. It's an amazing ship. It's 5-star. It's a great cruise down the Nile. I got a few pictures up here.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let me open up the first one here. This was a sunset I was taken from the top of the ship, but let me see. Is it showing?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And
There's Billy's browser, and there's his chat with Elon Musk.
Yeah,
there's his chat.
Yeah, taking a lot of sunset photos. Just and this was my birthday, so I was on a Nile cruise on my birthday watching the sunset. It was incredible.
You had to have practice.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Birthday Nile cruise.
Yeah. So last year I was there on my birthday. Now this year we're here on your birthday.
It's going to be great. It's absolutely going to be great. So, you know what? Hold on for a second. I am just about done with this. Let me. I just can't deal with this anymore. Okay. Now I can function. Okay. So our first stop is Aswan. Mm-hmm. And I think everybody understands Aswan, but you sometimes need a refresher. Mm-hmm. You need this, the unfinished obelisk.
Yes.
And when you look at this, when you look at Aswan and you look at the size of this, I don't think anybody understands how big this really is. And just to put it in perspective here, that's about half of it, right?
Yeah,
and
that's about half of it, yeah.
Look how small everybody is. Mm-hmm. And there's the crack that formed, right? Yeah. And they were like, well, we'll just leave it here.
Yeah, we'll take this one. Well, it would have been the largest one ever made.
Look at that.
Super massive. At that.
Now, how do you think? Now we're gonna visit this. Yeah. This is one of the most incredible things anywhere on the planet, and it's right there with the Sphinx and the pyramid and the Serapeum. It's right there. Yeah. Look at the size. How, especially at that time, what were they thinking, Billy? How do you get this out of the ground?
Yeah,
and then start to move it. I mean,
well, let's think about this first of all. The leverage you would need to actually hoist that up. There's no crane I don't think we have a crane today that can do it. The cranes would collapse. They're used to moving smaller loads than this. This is one gigantic piece of stone. And the mainstream archaeologists and the mainstream Egyptologists will tell you they were going to load this onto a boat and float it down the Nile.
And you know what? It's totally outrageous. Okay, it is. Yeah. And so if we just back up from that, and let's just get to the first part.
Right.
How do you just get it out of that hole? Forget about the boat. Forget about taking this to Paris or wherever you thought you were going to take. How do you get that out of that hole? How do you move that 3 feet?
Right. Exactly. Heck, how do you even raise it 1 inch?
1 inch.
1 inch would snap. It would snap one of our best cranes.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing. And when you get there, even the picture will gives you some perspective, but when you actually get there and you see with your own eyes and you're touching it, it's another level. It's the size of my block. It's the size of my street here where I live. The length.
I cannot wait. So that's Aswan, and so after Aswan.
And by the way, that before you go next, that Aswan is that granite. We're standing on granite out there. That whole Aswan quarry.
Quarry. Right. Well, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Everything that is great about Egypt started in Aswan.
That's where it came from.
That's where all the granite came from, and the King's Chamber. That granite in the Great Pyramid came from 500 miles south from the quarry that we're going to be in. Right. I've got lots of other images here coming up. Mm-hmm. So after Aswan. We have afternoon tea in the captain's welcome aboard cocktail dinner.
Yes.
Right. And then we stay overnight. Now, have you seen the movie Death in the Nile? It just
No,
came out.
but I'm waiting to get with Elizabeth. We want to watch it together. She's in Michigan right now, so when we see each
Right.
other next week, we're going to watch it together.
Well, okay, because the movie starts in Aswan on a boat. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Nice.
It starts at a cocktail party with the
Yeah.
captain in Aswan, and I'm going to have my eye on you, Billy.
Okay.
I'm going to have my eye on you. So, now here's one of their everything about the trip is special.
Yeah.
But for me, Edfu, Dendera, it's Great Pyramid, the Sphinx, the Serapeum, it's all the same. Yeah. But Edfu is the absolute must for me on this trip. And so is Kom Ombo, and we're actually going to do both of them on the same day.
Yeah.
And Edfu, wow, because for everybody here, when it comes to Edfu, and you hear us talk about the text, the Edfu text, the Edfu, and we bring this up.
Yeah.
Edfu is a temple that was built on the Nile, and they went in and did a 10,000-year history.
That's right.
Of Egypt and carved it into a wall, and that is Edfu, and everything is there: Atlantis, the floods, the gods of Egypt, and everything. And this is Edfu.
Yeah.
How incredible!
Right? Incredible. And on the front of the let me go back here. On the front of Edfu, where you are, so those images there, those gods, those Egyptian gods, they're known as the Netiru, Netru, Netiru, and those are the Anunnaki. That's the Anunnaki name for the Egyptian gods by the Egyptians. They're the ones that came from heaven to earth and turned mud into a kingdom at the time of Tep-Zepi. Yeah, incredible.
Tep-Zepi, the beginning of the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that, man.
And exactly those dates in the front right there.
Yeah, well, see, look, there's the door. Right?
Oh yeah.
That's the entrance.
That's the one. That's the man-made entrance from us.
That's
humans.
The man-made entrance right there. That's 6 feet. Look at that. Look how tiny that door is.
Look at the real size of the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodness. Jeez.
Oh man,
those slots. You saw those slots over there in the front. We see those boxes above them. Those square openings. So flags would stick out of there. Flag poles would stick out of there, representing different flags of Egypt and so forth.
Man, just stunning.
Yeah,
just stunning. And here you go. There's the text, the history, and I just cannot wait. Look at that.
Yeah. Incredible.
Man.
And what's incredible about those steps, you'll get to see that, Jimmy. Those steps look like some type of energy thing warped and melted them in a weird kind of way. It's not weathering. Those steps aren't like that from weathering. Something came down those steps that literally altered the structure.
Huh.
Yeah, you'll see when you get there. You'll see, wow, wait a minute. This is warped granite again. What's going on here?
Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Just incredible. Just absolutely anything that you want. I'm doing this to show everybody you can look in any direction and walk up and see this. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
This is just, look, you're walking through, but you just walked past this.
Yeah. Yeah. Just laying out there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what sound this is? I do.
Wow. What is it?
It's It's weird. It's like a series of M's.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been taking my hieroglyphics class. I'm not kidding. Yeah. I've been taking the class.
Nice.
I've been taking the class. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, here's another shot of Edfu that is just, I mean, look at this. And just to be able to walk up on this,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
look
man.
at that. There's the entrance. There's the holes that Billy was talking about, the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But just look.
Everything is got detail. This is a Greco-Roman style right here. So we can see that the Romans got access at this time and started creating these pillars with these flowers at the top.
The Florida Lee.
Mm-hmm.
The Florida Lee. Okay, then Kom Ombo, which is in the third dynastic period, or the third dynastic period, which is it's a Roman temple, but it is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And this is Kom Ombo, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is just one quick shot, but I love it because it's so well preserved,
mm-hmm.
and it's newer. But again, you can see the Greek and Roman influences right here.
Yeah, the Greco-Roman influences.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
You can see it. But
lotus flower design at the top of the pillars.
The fleur de lis, lotus leaf thing. But yeah, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And now inside, this is one of the walls.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Now, what's incredible about these type of glyphs is that they're raised glyphs.
Yes.
If you understand what it takes to do a raised glyph, I mean, you have to clear out.
That's a whole nother level of artisanship, man.
Oh, man. That's another level.
That's another level.
Because look at the detail work of even the shadow work of the muscles and the abdomen and everything else, to clear that out and do that, and to get it that.
Look at this dog right here. Look at the little crew. Look at that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
And so I cannot wait for this. Look. This is outside.
It's raised.
Look at that, man.
Wow.
Now this is a crocodile temple too, as well.
Yeah, correct. Mm-hmm. And we'll go to the Crocodile Museum while we're there.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to go to the Crocodile Museum. Look, how bad ass is that?
Yeah, incredible, man.
Look at that. I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Let's see here. And so this is all day 3, day 4.
Mm-hmm.
Here is it's kind of fuzzy though, but this is the side entrance of Kom Ombo right here, and you get another view. I cannot wait. The other shots I just shown everybody were from the other side.
Yeah.
So that's Kom Ombo, and what's up next for us, Billy? Is
Luxor should be. I don't have it up on me. I think Luxor's next, probably. Or
no. After Kom Ombo, it's Edfu, and then so I did it backwards. I did Edfu out of my excitement. Yeah. So we jump on the boat, we sail to Edfu, we go through Edfu. Mm-hmm. And Edfu, this is what's crazy. Edfu, as you're sailing down the Nile, it's on the Nile. Yeah. It's a temple on the Nile. Mm-hmm. And you can look up Edfu on Google Earth and look at it in satellite and zoom up, and it's right there, man. Yeah. And it's a pretty big complex. Okay, so then we have dinner on board, and the next day, day 5, we're doing 2 days in Luxor, everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Day 1, we have breakfast on board, and then we go. Which part of Luxor are we visiting first?
Thebes, I believe. We're going to the. Luxor is so big. I guess we're going in the side where they have the mud ramp still kind of set up there. It is I guess it would be the front side. There's 2 sides of it. It's so massive because it was built over so much time. So we'll go into the first side. We'll probably spend half the day on that side and maybe the half the day on the other side.
and which is what we're doing. Okay, now the obelisk in Aswan, where this obelisk came from too, as well. By the way, is like 4 times the size of this.
Yeah.
And look how ginormous this is. And there's another part of Luxor though that I've always been fascinated with, and that is it looks like there are different compared to, you see the squares up here for the flags. You see how this is older. This is an older construction.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Definitely older.
It's older. It's older.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Now we're going to be spending the night in Luxor.
Right.
The next day, this is October 9th. On October 10th is my birthday the next day. So we're going to stay overnight. And when we stay overnight in Luxor, you know what we're going to see? We're going to see this. Bam!
Boom. Beautiful. That's right. Amazing.
We're going to be looking at that.
Have your cell phones ready. Take photos.
This is the pool, right?
The pool. The pool I think is out a little bit further out to the left. There's one. The levels never drain.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so that's not this. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Anyway, look at this, man.
Yeah.
Just walking along, and you get to see this.
Yeah. That's just incredible.
That is Luxor at night.
Yeah.
Luxor. Look how, and just look how big it is.
Yeah.
The avenue going down.
Super massive.
That
was flooded at one time. Somebody came up with the idea of let's clean out the interior from all the soot and everything and all the debris by redirecting some of the Nile into here and seeing if we can rinse it out, and it destroyed a lot of stuff. They had to put things back together again,
Luxor at night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man. Luxor at night. There's another shot of the Great Sphinx. Just insanely great. Insanely great. So the night of the 10th. So October 10th, we have breakfast on board the boat, right? And then we head to Dendera.
Oh yeah.
And, I after everything that I've just said about Edfu or the Serapeum or the Great Sphinx, right? The Great Pyramid.
Yeah.
We arrive at Dendera. And I don't think so. I put together, I know you got some pictures, Billy.
Yeah.
I grabbed some pictures of Dendera. And it is is it Edfu? Is it Luxor? Is it Giza? Is it the Great Pyramid? Is it the Great Sphinx? Or is the price paid for admission? Is Dendera worth it all? Right? I mean, it's that incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really is. Dendera is mind blowing. There's so many. Well, they just found 12 new crypts there. So we're going to get to go in the famous one that's really down low, and you got to really crouch really low to get in. And then you can stand up, and there'll be 2 magnetized granite walls with raised glyphs showing technology in that underground crypt. And then there's another 12 we'll get a chance to go explore as well.
Now, this is... I think it's well documented that Dendera is the most well-preserved temple in all of Egypt.
Yes.
And that's a bold statement because there's greatness there, and it's all over. It's all over Saqqara. It's all over the Valley of the Kings and the Valley of the Queens and the Great Pyramid and Khafre and Khufu and Menkaure and it's right there. I get that. I understand that. But Dendera, you just don't get it until you see it. And so I grabbed some pretty amazing ceiling shots.
Yeah, they're amazing, man.
And look at and this is just a little taste. I grabbed
Yeah.
th-
You're gonna
obviously
see the most incredible ceiling
that
artwork that you'll ever see.
that is somebody laying on the floor and taking a picture between the columns
Yeah.
up and look at this. Look.
That's
Is
that's way up there too. It's about, I don't know, 90 feet up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough. Oh,
Mhm.
there's I cannot wait for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You're
cannot
gonna
wait.
see this. You're gonna see this. And you're gonna feel the energy in that crypt because it's magnetized granite. Slabs of it on both sides of your body
Look
in
how
a in close proximity.
look how perfectly preserved that is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like it was carved yesterday.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And here's okay. This was just revealed, and this is one of the newer sections of Dendera that's been opened only for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's a pillar. Okay, so this is 6 feet across. Everybody, you see that?
Mhm.
Look at this head and arms. Do you know how big that is?
Mm.
And look at this.
Massive.
It's huge.
Yep.
Look at the stars. And that's the ceiling. Look at the ships just cruising, and look at the gods.
Mhm.
Oh man, is that Thoth?
Yeah, that's him. That's Thoth right there. That's it. That's him.
That's Thoth.
Yep. They're on their solar boats.
Wow. So that's a pharaoh headdress there.
Yeah, it's a king.
Yeah, it's Upper and Lower Egypt. That's the queen. This is wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
The
That is
detail work, the stars. I mean, it's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah. Oh, look at the little dude. Look at that. Anyway, look at the size of this.
Yeah.
And I just cannot wait. I cannot wait.
That big woman arched around like that. That was Nut. And
Which one?
the bottom, if you see how her
Right
hands
here?
are up here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's Nut. So she's arched over, demonstrating the grandeur of the Milky Way galaxy.
It's incredible, man. I looked at a bunch of images of this from different angles, and when you see, it's majestic. It's so big,
Mhm.
and the way her arms are outreached, at the end of the hallway, and how it's angled over, and you look, and it is. I mean,
Yeah.
her head is like 5 feet across. This is not
Right.
small. It's huge.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to get to Dendera.
Yeah.
And now, if we take a look at this, so then this is October 10th.
Mhm.
So we're gonna head back to the boat. Now, are we gonna celebrate on the boat, or are we gonna celebrate my birthday in the temple?
We can't do it in the temple, but we will do it on the boat. We'll do it on
Right,
the boat.
right,
Yeah.
right. It's not really kosher to disrespect the temple, is
Yeah,
it?
they won't let us. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah, they won't let us. But in the boat, we'll have a great time.
Overall, is Egypt Islamic or are they Christian?
It's a mix of all religions. You have Islam, you have Christian, you have the other one. What's that other one they got? Goodness, not Christian, but it's almost like Christian. Abrahamic, religions. All the Abrahamic, they have all those. So it's like 4 religions there.
Uh-huh.
The majority, I think, are really still Muslim, though. Is the majority of the religion right now. But we're going to go to an area where we're going to go to the house that Jesus lived in when he disappeared from the Bible
Mhm.
at the age of 7, and he went to Egypt. He lived in this house there, which is now a shrine and a church, a Christian church, obviously. But it's the bed and everything he slept in is still there. And so we'll go there. He went there to learn the Egyptian mysteries. And then he left from there and he went to Tibet to learn Reiki healing and Qigong and all that. That's been confirmed as well by the Dalai Lama. But that's in an ancient text called the Gospel of the Holy 12. And then it picks him up where he goes to India to learn mystic arts. Then he's teaching reincarnation all the way back to Egypt. And then the Bible picks up where he says, I called my son out of Egypt. And then he rides in on a donkey in Jerusalem. But we're going to go there. We'll be there in person.
It's funny. So I don't know who this person is, but I'm going to put this up there just for laughs.
Yeah.
It's funny how everyone is an Egyptologist. And I'll say this. It's funny how Egyptologists aren't as smart as us.
That's right.
And it's true. It's true. It's easy to become an Egyptologist. I remember I was in New York, and my limo driver, I'm not making this up, Billy, my limo driver is an Egyptologist. Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Went to college. He's Egyptian. He's from Cairo.
Yeah.
And, and he's like, and he finds out, who I am. And he's with us for a week, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So now he's got questions for me. And I was like, no, I got questions for you. I said, he said that he worked in the Department of Antiquities in Cairo for like 10 years. And he said that there was one thing that everybody there, all the Egyptology, everybody comes out of college and you're working there for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. He said there's one thing that everybody was used to. They knew that it was all a lie.
Absolutely.
He goes, man, we just have to stick to it.
Yeah.
We all know.
To stick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all to stick to it. The Egyptologist and my which is a really good friend of mine and my guide that I've been using for years, they understand that. And so when we go with them, we get the real skinny and the real deal tour. And I'm going to be speaking there. You'll be getting some time, your time to interject as well. But the Egyptian Mystery School that I did, which is 40 episodes on Forbidden Knowledge TV, it made me famous in Egypt amongst the Egyptologists. They were flocking to me in Egypt. I'm a superstar in Egypt. They resonate with everything that I've taught, all the information that I've been teaching, and they absolutely love it. And I've got them on video, and photos and everything else. But video, we did a podcast with some of them, which is on my YouTube account. And they said that they look to me for the knowledge.
I can't wait. This is going to be a great trip. And then, so we wrap up, we head back to Cairo, and we check out of the hotel on the 12th, and say our goodbyes. It's going to be a little melancholy, I think. It's a whirlwind tour. We, the best of the best and everything, but everything has to end, right? We've got to come back to reality. But is there a prevailing feeling with anybody that visits Egypt for the first time when you're heading back? You're heading back home. You're on the plane. And you're already planning your next trip back to Egypt.
Oh, yeah. I knew from the first time I went, I'd be back many times. It wasn't like, I might go back. And I rarely go to the same place twice. But I knew I was going to go back to Egypt many, many times.
I can't wait.
Yeah. When everybody leaves, I'll still be there because I'll be filming a documentary out there. A documentary not about the pyramids, because I've got all the content for that already. But I'll be filming a documentary about the people that live in the shadow of the pyramids. And that's the name of the documentary, Living in the Shadow of the Pyramids.
Billy, this is going to be great. Before we go, do you have any other images you want to share with everybody?
I mean, I just got a few. I can scroll through some.
Now, the link is in the video description box below. You can head over to forbiddenknowledge.com, not .tv.com. Yeah. And it's right there on the homepage, Forbidden Tour of Egypt. You click on that, and you've got everything that you need, the full schedule, all of your information, and how to reserve your seats and everything else. So it's all right there.
Yeah, I've been every time I drop it in the chat, somehow it doesn't show up. I think somebody's deleting it.
Deleting what?
I dropped the link in the chat. I don't know. I can't see it.
It's in the video description box below.
Okay.
I don't know if I see. I have no idea what you're doing, and if I do this, see, I don't understand technology like Billy. Oh, see that right there. That's why I don't do stuff. See, I don't know what
I just dropped the link in the chat.
You did.
I saw another Egypt tour was being promoted or something.
Okay, somebody just said, how much money is this 3-day trip going to be for an attendee? It's not 3 days.
No, it's not a 3-day tour.
It's 7.
Yeah,
it's
so
7.
8 days. It's 8 days total altogether, and a couple of flights, which all are included. You can go to the website, look it up. The link is in the chat. I don't know why every time I posted it disappeared, but
yeah, Bill just posted it.
Okay, cool. Okay, great.
It says here regular. You're just a regular person in my chat room, bro. That's it. You're just a regular guy. You don't have any. You don't have any access. You don't have any. You don't have any.
I don't have any superpowers.
Yeah, you don't have any privileges.
Oh, all right. Well, we got to fix that.
Okay,
let me put the images up real quick. Before we go, I'll show a couple here real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let's see. Now you got me all freaked out about this link thing, and so there. I just posted the link too. Okay. Let's see what Billy's got. Get the image ready.
Yeah.
Billy Carson.
I'm responsive for some reason. What's going on?
I did. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's Dendera.
Yeah. So just a comparison here, the light bulb.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And that's the battery, the Baghdad battery right below it.
Right, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah. You were showing some of these here. You can see Thoth here.
Oh man, look at that.
Eye of Horus.
Holy crap.
Just incredible detail.
What temple is that?
That was Dendera. This is Dendera.
Dendera. Look at that, man.
Yeah. And like you said, no matter where you go,
I know, right?
It's everywhere. I mean, just everywhere you look, you're gonna see amazing artifacts. Well, these are memes. Let me go. I have to just open this up for 1 second so I can see here where I'm at. Okay. There we go. It looks like it's kind of blurry. Hold on. I don't know if you can see the detail here in the back of me. Yeah. Just incredible, man. Look at this. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't get enough of this kind of stuff. I just can't get enough.
Yeah, that's Dendera there. And that particular hall, that room, I cannot wait. It's one of the most photographed places in all of Egypt.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to stand there myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Incredible. It's everywhere, man. No matter where you look, everywhere you turn, the amount of work that went into this. Oh, I'll loop back. Oh, let me go scroll down here. Watch this. Egypt. No matter where you look, you're going to find amazing. That's Alexandria. Alexandria was a little bit of a bummer for me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me scroll past it real quick. I'm glad we're not going to Alexandria. Here we go. This is a nice shot. We're inside of an area here where we're climbed up on top of one of these sarcophagus. Man, that thing was massive. You see how tight that little alcove is?
It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, you can't build it in there because you can't chip away the size of the object would need to be 3 to 4 times the size, maybe 10 times in some cases, depending on what you're trying to create out of it. it couldn't fit in here. So you'd have to teleport it into that location. I want to get down here. We're inside of the step pyramid.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
It's kind of foggy for some reason. I don't know. This is more clear. Yeah, we're inside the step pyramid right here. I guess the guy took a lot of photos. There's actually an area behind us where you can look over that railing and you can look all the way down to the bottom, and there's something down there. I don't know what the heck it is. I wonder if I had a shot of that in here. Oh, well, you see me looking over. I couldn't get, I guess she didn't get there's an object. Well, you have to come now to see it. It's all the way at the bottom. You know, it's all the way at the bottom. You can see I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Man, I wish she had a shot of that. Oh, man. Look.
There's the wood you were telling me about.
Yeah. This is actually in the step, but there's wood encased kind of halfway out and halfway into the blocks,
right?
And the bent pyramid that you're going to see, which is bizarre. You're going to see it. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to literally blow your mind. I was shocked by this. They got wood inside.
What is that? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it needed. You know how you make the orgone pyramids? It has to be organic and inorganic materials combined together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, is this like a giant orgone pyramid, organic and unorganic materials combined together with crystals and things in here?
Right.
So that's what it looked like. There was crystals. There's wood. It's like they're trying to make some type of metaphysical thing. Look at this. Now look at this tree trunk down the center right here.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is about maybe 5 feet. I don't have to bend over too much to walk through this one. It's about 5 feet tall. The height of this tunnel. I only have to bend like, a foot and a half.
Look at that, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And this has been closed for decades. Jimmy, you're going to get a chance to walk in here, man. Hardly anybody's been in here in a long time. Long time.
I just clicked on the arrow. Oh man, I've got blown up on my big screen here, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, next. What's going on?
Oh God. Yeah, so that's it there, but yeah, we can go on and on for hours, man. This is a trip you just have to attend, okay? Because it's going to be an amazing trip. It's something you don't want to miss.
Billy, thank you so much. And again, the links are below in the description box. It's over in the chat. We'll have it up on social media. Yeah. Again, we've got 2 buses. This is a big tour.
Yeah.
We've got first bus is sold out. Second one's about half sold out. Mm-hmm. So we've got limited seats available. This is not, I'm just telling you now, we're doing this so we don't get email from everybody going, you didn't say anything. Well, no, we're telling you now, we've got very limited space available. So go click on the links. If you're interested in going, we would love to have you. It's a very special trip for me. Billy and I have been planning the trip to Egypt together for a very long time. I wrote the foreword to his book, the Emerald Tablets and the Compendium. And this is there it is right there. Mm-hmm. And this is very special to me. And I get to do it with Billy and Elizabeth and the rest of the Forbidden Knowledge team. And it's just going to be a very special. We are creating memories together, everybody. That's exactly what's happening.
The most incredible memories. Because this is going to be, you can't, just talking for hours can't even give you the real life experience. When you get there, it's a whole nother level, man.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And you know what? I can already see the chat 2 years from now. Mm-hmm. Jimmy, okay. We know you and Billy went to Egypt, man, 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
Billy, have a great weekend, and thank you for hanging out with me on a Saturday night.
Hey,
and there you go. I know it's very late there in Florida, but thank you for doing this tonight. I'm very excited about it. Thank you to everybody that was hanging out in the chat room, and I'll see everybody on Monday. Oh, should I do a leak? Yeah, I'll do this with Billy. So this week on Fade to Black, are you ready? Monday, Whitley Strieber. And remember, this is finally, video with everybody. Yeah. So this is my first video interview with Whitley Strieber. We're calling it The Interview. Nice. And then on Tuesday, Scott Wolter.
Wow.
Scott Wolter. And then Wednesday, Dave Schrader. So Whitley is The Interview. Scott Wolter, we're doing Templars and UFOs and how he's finding the connection with all of that. And then Wednesday, Dave Schrader, Dave Schrader and I will be doing kind of what we're doing here. In that Marvel Studios, I don't know if you caught on to this, Billy, but Marvel has been inserting gods exclusively into each one of their releases. So you have they've done Japanese gods in a movie. They've done the Norse gods and now they're doing Egypt right now with Moon Knight. And the Eternals, the Roman gods combined with Mesopotamia. And if you think about it, they've done 4, right? So we've got Norse, Egyptian, Roman, and Japanese. Wow. And what's coming next? Think about that. So we're going to cover all of that with Dave Schrader on Wednesday night and do the deep dive. So that's my week on Fade to Black. And thank you so much, Billy.
Hey, man, thank you.
And first thing tomorrow, you have to take my phone call. So I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right. Definitely. Peace.
Good night, Billy.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.